What is up? It's the third episode of Life is Weird. I am having a day. We were tattooing, and my machine said, I'm about to Epstein my way out of this. And it did. And it's gone, and I used to have a backup. I don't have a backup no more, so I had to fucking postpone the tattoo. So that's what's up. But we're not gonna let that get us down. We're just gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep grooving. We're gonna keep working. And I gotta get a new machine now. So, because no matter what, nothing happens without that. So that's what's up. We're gonna get a new machine, and maybe that'll be fun. Maybe that'll be nice. Let's get right into it, though, with today's weird news. Man has used leaves instead of loo roll for 5 years, and he loves it. No, he doesn't. No, you don't. Because no one wants to wipe their ass with grass. Okay? Let's get into this fucking... And by the way, why is he Shaggy from Scooby-Doo? Why is that? Anybody who looks like this should just... I expect you to wipe. I didn't expect you to wipe, so I guess you're doing better than the expectations for you. A man who has swapped loo roll. That's how you know this is not here. Calling it loo. It's British. It's too British. Swapped loo roll for a special type of plant leaf. Wait, what does that say? Special type of plant leaf says it saved him a fortune. Dude, that's like saying, I've just been drinking out of puddles. So I don't even buy water. He stooped. Dude, these British people got me reading all stupid. My mind is somewhere else today. He stopped using shop-bought wipes and loo roll, don't call it that, in 2013, so long ago, and initially replaced it with leftover napkins and tissues. But 5 years ago, he realized that the leaves of the flower were a much greener substitute. He made the switch and hasn't looked back. Oh, don't put that on your face if you're trying to tell us to wipe with it. There's shit on his face right now. What is this, street performer? He's a fucking street performer, dude. Hey, anybody want to come watch me take a shit? Lou, yeah, who needs this stuff, mate? Just get you a fucking, get you a hibiscus. He added all in the idea is pretty simple. So is taking his shit with this paper. Currently, we're totally dependent on corporations who are making millions by destroying the planet. There's other ways to be green and help the planet. One way you can help my world is by not being on a toilet in the middle of the town. We don't need you there. We don't need to see. People get real worked up. And, a lot of people are like, you can love whoever you love. You can be whoever you want to be. But don't push it on my kids. Hey, I have a bigger issue. You're pushing your push on me in the world by sitting on a porcelain toilet in the middle of a shopping center or wherever this seems to be. Don't push that on me. I'll let my kids wear whatever the fuck they want before I let this guy talk us into wiping with a Monstera leaf. The average American spends $11,198 on toilet paper over the course of their life. So there's a huge financial benefit. I'm a slow reader today. It's crazy. $11,000. What's the average person live? What's the average life expectancy? Average. About 75. If you can't make $12,000 for toilet paper within 70 years, you have bigger issues. Um, I have no problem buying toilet paper. Double ply, even. Uh, Sometimes I'll buy the wet wipes. Let's really fuck up, though, with the planet. There's no reason to tell us you wipe your ass with leaves. And he lives, where do you live? All right, here's two things you can do. If you're going to wipe your ass with leaves, you live outside. And that's what you got to do. And this picture right here is just insane to me. I mean, it's Shaggy, dude. It's Shaggy. This is what happened after the gang split up, dude. This is depressing. I would we should hang this guy. Probably still wiping his ass with toilet paper. Dude, I was at speaking of wiping your ass, I was at a crawfish boil not too long ago, and we don't need them. You know, we don't need crawfish boils around. It's an excuse to murder, and it's an excuse to murder, and with alcohol involved, there's too much work involved. First of all, typically you don't just cook it in the house. So now I need more equipment. Now I need to buy more stuff to eat. It's so fucked up. Crawfish is so fucked up that we're not even like, hey, you want how many do you want? We do it in pounds. And the worst part about crawfish is people that are like, I could put 5 pounds away by myself. Don't be proud of that. Replace that with something else. How cool is it then? Dude, I can eat 5 pounds of chocolate on my lonesome. We know that. Dude, I could take 5 pounds of I could do 5 pounds of dinosaur nuggets. We know that. We see that on you. We're aware. If you're going to measure your food in weight, don't eat it. Okay? And that's just what it is. So I think that crawfish boils are kind of unnecessary. You get them live. You got to have them live. You got to get too many things. We need a boiling pot. We need propane. Now there's chemicals involved. We're making a bomb. We need coolers. We gotta put it in coolers. Spit just now. We have to put it in different containers than what we naturally use every day. We're not camping. And while we're at it, we got to purge them. What are we doing? So we got chemical warfare involved. We got just unnecessary pots that you can fit small children inside of them. I don't want to eat nothing that a small child can fit in. This is not Hansel and Gretel. We need a kiddie pool because we got to purge them. We need to see who's alive. The dead ones are dead. We're going to murder other ones.
Why you don't kill my what?
What are we doing? Now, you can argue, well, it's just like all the other, but fuck that. You're talking about genocide, and I don't want to see it. I don't care if it happens, quite frank, but I don't want to see it. And so then you purge them, and the whole thing about crawfish boils is really the excuse is we'd all like to get sunburnt and drunk together. And then later, shit bad. Shit really bad. What are you doing? Now you've involved, and they act like it's okay because, and then you throw all these other things in there. And don't get me wrong, do I think it's like the corn and the potatoes are, and sometimes sausage? It's delicious. Yeah, it's good, fine. But I'll figure out another meal. So now so I'm at this crawfish boil, and it's what it is, what it is, and that's fine. Do you need bags? You don't even eat with plates. They got bags. You need to throw it in a bag after. It's like eating next to a trash can, dude. And everybody's like, we don't need that. Everybody's like this, just fucking flinging it everywhere, dude. Some people brought gloves. I mean, that's fine. Wear your PPE, but shit. There's gloves involved. We're eating things by the pounds with gloves and trash bags. What are we doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You can't touch nothing else until you're done. And everybody's walking around like this. Oh, can you get the door for me? You should have thought about it. You should have thought. What are you doing? It's genocide. And it's chemical warfare. And it's... the redneckery is real. And that's not even the worst part. That's not even the point of this story. I'm just telling you, that's my stand on crawfish boils. And that's... don't invite me to one. Don't want to go. And people are like, oh, you ain't had my crawfish. Guess what? I've had a crawfish, and that's your crawfish. Right? Right? Don't talk to me. And the whole point of the story is that this fella showed up. This gentleman showed up, and right away I noticed what the elephant in the room was, and it was his penis. It was huge. Yeah, it was big. He was a older gentleman, and he had very tight pants on, super duper tight, too tight. You know, if you got you got a premature baby in your pants, you need to take that thing to the NICU. What are you walking around with that for? And so he's got these tight pants on. He's a muscular fella. I think he had Vaseline on his eyebrows. They were very shiny. I don't know what was up. And right away, I leaned over to my girl and I mumbled. I said, when you get a chance, you need to look at that guy's dick. She said, what'd you say? And I said, when you get a moment, you need to stop and look at his dick. And she rolled her eyes at me and I said, just do it. And she did, and then she went like this. Oh, like it wasn't a small... It was a... like... it was a shelf in there, I think. It was a whole... when you go to HEB, shout out again. Go watch the first episode. When you go to HEB and you get that fucking log of... that was what he had in there. Hamburger meat. I mean, it was something that you couldn't miss. And it's not stupid of me to talk about it because Yeah, I was, leave that in the car. If you got, let me just, for anybody watching, if you have a hog in your pants, leave it in the car when you go places. Okay? Because there's children, there's chemicals, there's fire, especially at a crawfish boil. What are you doing? And I had my baby in my hands, and he was like, "Oh, she's adorable," and I was like, "Back, when someone's got, you're like, fuck up, back up. You're gonna hit her with that thing. You're gonna hit. I got a baby in my hands. You're gonna knock me over if you turn too fast." And I said, "Oh, thank you." I didn't tell him all that. I said, "Thank you." No, immediately, of course, I go, "Do you have kids? Because if you don't, quit talking about mine, right? Because you're weird." But he did. He said he had two girls, and then I said, "Oh, cool. How old?" And he said, they were older. I don't know, 20s. And he goes, "I know, I don't look that old." And it was like, "Yeah, you do, because your skin's leather, and red, and brown, and orange, and your eyebrows got Vaseline on them. The only thing that is keeping you alive is the double heart that you got in your anatomy, because that has its own nervous and vascular system." I'm not a doctor. It's living on its own. And when I said, "Hey, what's your name?" and then I said, "Hi, nice to meet you too." It's two people. Those two people. I thought it was a conjoined twin of some sort. And he said, I was wearing a watch, and so I said, "Oh yeah, I like your watch. What kind of watch is that?" And he goes like this. It's a Rolex. So, yeah, you got and Rolex. That's me jumping off a cliff. And so I said, "Okay, cool." He had tattoos, and I was talking to someone at the time about tattooing. And he said, "Oh, you do tattoos?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I'm Irish." I said, "I can tell. You got a pot of gold in your pants. There's a small leprechaun in there." And I didn't say that to him personally, but I thought it. And he's when you have probably the greatest thing God can give a man is a third leg to that stature. And when you have something like that, you look at people a certain way. And he was looking at me like he was looking at me in the eye like, right, right. Don't look at me like that. I was like this. Stop. But it was uncomfortable, and he shook my hand for way too long. He shook everybody's hand for way too long. It felt like when he was shaking your hand, he was getting it lower as he talked. He was like, he start up here. What's your name? Start up here. What's your name? Oh. Oh, yeah, my name. Yeah, it's a Rolex. Yeah, it's a Rolex. Oh. That's what he felt like he was going to do. So I was pretty nervous. And then we left. We got in the car, and my girl said, "Everyone was talking about it." I said, "Yeah, I know. I know they were talking about it because it was screaming at us." Everyone was probably like, "Did you see his pants? Did you see his pants? I saw it." And guess what? They didn't, him and his partner, lady, they didn't even eat crawfish. They came for the love of the game. Dude, You know what? I would do all kinds of events if I had a penis like that. I would. This is how I would do it. Hey, babe, do you want to go to my friend's crawfish boil? Don't really feel like it. So, like, there's gonna be other guys there. Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, I'll go. Not anymore. Not when I show up. There's not gonna be any guys there at all, is there? Because I'm the definition of a real man. Because I have a Rolex watch and big old penis. So that was his. That's his life, and I mean, God bless him for sure. And he had too much cologne on. You're doing too many things, dude. You're doing too many things. If you got the ween, you got the watch, you don't need cologne. He had gel in his hair, don't need that. And he stared at you like, don't need all that stuff. You got everything you need. And we were in the car on the way back. I was like, that's too big though, right? Like that would be too much. And my girlfriend was like, yeah. There's such thing as too big. And I was like, cool. Okay, cool. Woo. Cool. This fucking and I was, I didn't ask, but I was like, if you, that would be, what would you even do with it, You'd have to fucking like that with it, I think. Out of shape. And she was like, she said, I've walked away from a similar situation. And I said, oh, cool. Good. That's good. That's good. That's so cool. And I just kind of stared out the window for a long time. And just when it happened, it was just like, hello, darkness, my old friend. And it was a long ride home. But I've tattooed a lot of women in the days, and they do say that there is such a thing as too big of a penis. They're lying. Right? Right, they're lying, because, can't lie. No, there's not. No, there's not. And if there is, send me a story about it. I want to get into this episode right now, but I want to mention a couple things. Today's episode is going to be me and Tattoo May, aka Mayweather, aka Jamel. This is a buddy of mine now. We've been friends for pretty much my whole career tattooing. It's been 4 years now for me, 8 for him. And he's kind of a mentor, but definitely a friend, a good friend. And we're kind of going to get into his, some things about him, how he started, where he started. We're going to talk a little bit about this and that, and the knick-knack, paddywhack. And me and him decided during this podcast that we wanted to do a tattoo raffle. So we're going to do a tattoo raffle. It'll be $50 to get in, 100 spots. We don't have a date on when we're drawing the raffle yet because we want those spots to be filled for sure so that it can pay for this tattoo because we're doing a collab. And it will be first place is a custom full sleeve, shoulder to wrist. And second place is a half-day session. Me and him are going to collab on the full sleeve. So whoever wins will kind of just talk about your ideas and what you're wanting, and we'll go from there. We might do it at the studio here. He might do some at his place. I might do some here. However we do it, we'll work it out with you, and we'll work with you to that winner. Second place was the half-day session. I guess you could pick who you want, or you could split the hours. It's about 3 to 4 hours. 4 hours. And third place will be a $200 cash prize. And you never know. I'm the Oprah Winfrey of tattoos. You know that, right? You get a tattoo. You get a tattoo. You get a tattoo. Everybody look under your seats. There's a magnolia tattoo flower. That's me. That's who I am. So it's pretty smart for you to get into this raffle, because I get generous. And you never know. I just might. Ditch them out. Dish them out. Give some more. Because I don't like it when I do the raffle and I'm live and I'm like, all right, these are the winners. And it's like everybody watching is like, what the fuck? But you know what? It's not what the fuck. Hang on a second. I got something maybe for you. Possibly. Pretty sure. Besides that, that raffle is going on. I'm going to put how you can pay him and how you can pay me, or vice versa, however I do it. And that's going to be super fun, super cool. Let me know if you want me to keep doing these raffles. I've done quite a few. I like doing them. You know, it's fun. Like, somebody winning something is, I don't know why, it just excites me. It's like cool. I don't know if it's because I never won anything in my life, but now I make sure people win. And it's $50 to get in. I understand, but I mean, you're talking throwing in 50 or 20 or whatever it is when we do these raffles every now and then, and winning a $5,000 tattoo, $600 tattoo, or $200 in cash. And you're supporting at the same time. I think that's pretty cool. And I always remember who fucking gets in my shit. That's one thing I can say. I remember who does that shit. And I see who supports me, and I appreciate it. So definitely look out for that. It's going around right now all over both of our social medias. I'll put them like right here. And what was I going to say? Oh, and like and subscribe to the podcast. I am collecting names, all names that subscribe, and I will be drawing a separate little tattoo giveaway. Completely separate. Costs you nothing. You subscribe, you like, drop a comment if you will. Put that notification on. I don't want to be a YouTube guy, but baby, we have to be one. We have to be one. One day, no matter how much probiotics I eat and how much yoga I do and how much water I drink, my back's going to be bad. My eyes are going to be all fucky. And my wrist is going to hurt. I'm going to get the carpal tunnel. I tattoo. So I'm starting this now in my 20s. So by the time I'm in my 40s, you know, we're going to have a nice thing here. And you know, I can transition gracefully into that lane maybe. You never know. I don't know. But I love doing this. I want to start doing some stuff. I want to go to some shops and show people around. You know what I really want to do? I want to go do, you know, Kitchen Nightmares, like Gordon Ramsay. I want to do that for tattoo shops, even though, you know, there's plenty of people who know more and that are better than me, but I know what not to do. So I want to go to tattoo shops and I want to Gordon Ramsay the fuck out of them. Okay? Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. That's all I'm going to say. Bar rescue. Tattoo rescue. Because I think there's a Tattoo Nightmares already where they fix tattoos, but should have been a play on Gordon Ramsay's show where I go in and I'm like, you got to stop what you're doing. I don't know. I'm not really good at British. But yeah, dude, fucking don't know what to say. Check out this episode, like and subscribe, hit the bell notification, and check out Life is Weird Pod Instagram. I'm gonna put it up here too. Follow the Instagram. Follow all my stuff. Let's do this. Support me. I support you. I got some merch dropping. It's in development right now. It's getting fucking made. And it's a small, little soft opening. And hopefully we can just branch out. I'm going to be trying new ideas, new colorways, all that stuff. But for now, we're going to keep it pretty cool. And hopefully by next episode, we'll have that ready. Should be. So, thank you. I'm grateful for all my people watching. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. Welcome to the Life is Weird podcast, episode 3. And I'm here with Money May. What is your handle? I actually got something to talk to you about.
Yeah.
You have too many names. You have too many names. Look, dude, I was trying to shout you out on like the first episode. Yeah. Too many names for you, guy. Look,
What names I have?
Let's find it. Oh. What's your name? Tell him.
I don't know. Let me check.
You talk a little louder.
It's _ tattooed May, M-A-Y.
Yeah, and before it was something else.
It was Money May.
Money May. Yeah. Too many names. You got too many names. It's raining outside today. Another rainy podcast. I wanted to jump right into it, dude. I want to talk about Tattoo Gate with a tattooer. I'll put his stuff right here once again, and you can check him out. But we're jumping right into it. There's a big epidemic going on in the tattoo world. It's called Tattoo Gate, and it's all about this lady who got super duper scammed, and she got charged.
Fox tattoo.
A fox tattoo. We'll put it all up right here. And she got charged, I think it was $1,600, $1,500 for the drawing.
I think so.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
You seen this video? I'm going to put it right here for a second.
I'm going to try to go as fast as I can. So I wanted a tattoo by this artist who I love, who's very talented on Instagram. This is nothing to do with her talent as a tattoo artist, just kind of the business practices that I've dealt with over the last 24 hours. So booked a consult with her a couple months ago. Consult was non-refundable. It was $180. That was listed on her website. That's fine.
Stop right there. That's crazy, dude.
Was it like a phone call, right?
You can't do that. It's FaceTime, dude. Now I respect most tattooers, not this one for sure, but your price is your price. It's hard,
Yeah,
but when people do that, that's insane. It's not. I think for you, how much do you charge for a consultation?
normally I just do them online, so I don't really
free.
charge anything.
It's free. It's free for me too. I'll FaceTime you. It's free. That's insane, dude. And I get charging your price. That's crazy. Let's keep going.
I paid that. We had a Zoom consult on Friday. I showed her these reference photos as to what I wanted for a half upper arm sleeve. We kind of talked about it a little bit. I said I wasn't really picky on what kind of flowers I wanted. I wanted the fox to look like he was running. Foxes were my favorite animal. I said I wanted some watercolor on the fox. The flowers were just going to be whatever she thought would look good. She then proceeded to tell me, after I had already I had paid her the consult, she told me that she had these 3 options for her design fee. So she charges a design fee to design her tattoos. So the first option was $1,500 plus.
When I first started tattooing, I also thought that design fee would be separate from the tattoo. Soon later, I learned that like you might as well just put it in the tattoo.
Combined, man.
It's not that big of a deal. I mean, you don't need a design.
Plus tax, and you get a concept sketch, and you can make one minor change and then a final design.
That's $1,500 plus tax. What is plus tax, dude? You've already taxed all the way. It's $180 to talk to me. It's $1,500 for me to do one thing, and you can tell me one thing about it. Plus tax. What is plus tax? It's $1,500 plus another $300.
that you'll review. Concept. The option number 2 was $3,500 plus tax, where you got 2 concept sketches and a couple changes and a final design review again. And then option 3 was $6,000 plus tax, where you would get multiple sketches and lots of reviews and lots of changes and like a canvas of your concept.
What
At
is
first, I kind of thought that price was going to be taken out of the final cost of my
a
tattoo.
canvas? Like she's gonna put it on.
Maybe a digital drawing? Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. What is that? Is you gonna get a painting out of it too? What does that mean? Like, is she gonna do with this 3D on like Procreate? Or are you like, this is your canvas? This is 6,000. Dude, that whole thing is insane. And a lot of people are also like being like, well, you're a dumb bitch. And you know what? You could tell she's not heavily tattooed. This is like
Yeah, like a first timer.
the first time or something of that nature. And you're finessing this lady.
Tattoo, but then I find out that it was not. I was still kind of blindsided, didn't really know what to say. She asked which option worked best for me. Obviously, I picked number 1 because like it's super expensive. And she had these pictures, so I was confident that she was going to make me a beautiful piece. So Monday rolls around and she sends me this.
It's the best part,
This is her
dude.
concept sketch. It is nothing like what I said.
What are you doing to these people? What are you doing to these people? $1,500 plus tax plus 180, and this is what you bring. I know some fellas around this local area that will do this.
Shit, that'd be a real tattoo for around here.
That's
sure.
that's how it will come.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much they'll charge, but it could end up looking just like that. That's insane. I love how she was like artistic enough to be like, just so you know where the fox is and where the flowers are, I'm gonna change the colors here for you. That's
That shit
insane.
doesn't help at all.
It is nothing like what I sent her. It's nothing like what I wanted. I emailed her immediately to tell her that I wanted a full fox. I wanted a tail. I wanted the fox to be the main feature. I wanted to do less flowers, more fox forward. And I said,
No pun intended.
I know I picked option 1, but this isn't what I'd asked for with my pictures I sent you. She said that if I wanted another sketch, she was going to charge me the difference between option 1 and option number 2, which is $2,260.
Smart.
She said it was my fault that I wasn't clear that I wanted a full fox. But like honestly, these are the 2 pictures I sent her, both full fox, both in the same position. I don't know how much clearer I could have been. She didn't ask if I wanted a full fox.
You weren't clear enough, dude.
That's
and
wild
then
as fuck.
the worst part about it is, you see her stuff. You ever seen this
Nah, I
person's
still
tattoos?
haven't seen her work.
I got them
Yeah.
right here for you, and we gotta watch this.
I found some more pictures. This is like a screenshot I took of her profile before she put it on private. People were going wild on this Medusa one and also on the now booking one.
It's just fine.
And like the Medusa one, it's cute. Like that's probably why it's pinned because it's honestly probably her best one.
Yeah.
So there's this one, which is, you know,
That's 2 foxes fucking.
It is, and also, it's basic. It's not worth $1,500.
Mine's a straight.
I'm
You know,
straight.
it's
I mean, but
cute.
it's
Yeah, it's not worth 15. Yeah.
I live in Cincinnati. I feel like you could just go into any local shop and tell them you want this, and they'll be like, yeah, $250, maybe $300. This one, like, you know.
not here, but
This one.
like come on now.
That shit looks crazy. It doesn't even
It's-
look like a wolf.
It's not good.
Like, you know.
It's
I
whatever.
feel like I've seen it before.
That's good for.
I hate
Can we
tattoos.
price this one? Let's price that. Let's price it. I'm gonna say we'll say at the same time. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna say the price. What you would do, what I would do for just if it was just like that,
What size?
just like that. Let's fucking
Forearm maybe? Yeah.
forearm. Let's go 7 inches, just like that. Let me get my price locked in. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 400.
350.
350, 400. Go to him, dude. It's the same shit. Like it's.
But it's not a bad. They're not bad tattoos. Like they're not bad.
But look,
But her choice.
they're bad. All right,
Yeah.
they're bad
Average
because
at best.
they're bad because you can't do that. Now, I feel bad for that lady. I feel, and then there's so much more with that because
She paid her more though, right? Than the 1,800.
I think she got out of it before she
Okay.
got any deeper, and now there's a bunch of people like offering her cheaper
seen one.
deals or even free. I think.
Nah, it
So-
was this other chick, man. Let me see if I can find her. She charged her $4,000 for an outline of some roses on the arm, bro.
40 hours.
It was like 2.5 hours of work, baby.
Oh
It
no.
was bad.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting called out now for this stuff. But what sucks for this this shop that she worked at, Lucid Inc. or whatever, is now these places are people are giving bad reviews on the wrong shops.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just looking up Lucid and they're not really doing their homework and they're like shops that have nothing to do with it are getting like 1-star reviews. That's fucking nuts, dude. Yeah, you gotta stop doing that to people. And it's crazy to charge that much for sure. You can't charge that
Man,
much.
that's the work is worth it. If it's
When
it's worth
I
it, I'll
saw
pay it.
this, I didn't see it for a few days. I kept seeing foxes and like secret tattoo groups that the civilians don't know nothing about, and hopefully they never get into them. That's where we talk about y'all. But when I saw the video and I saw her work, before I saw her work, I thought, well, she's gotta be like the most immaculate tattooer ever.
yeah, see, that's what I thought.
Like if it's like just too good, it's just too good, and it's like, well, it's hard to.
Badass Neil Trad artist, you know.
I thought it was gonna be insane, and when I saw these like half-ass watercolor, I'm like, she's never even tattooed nothing like that. Those references, dude? That's nuts to me. And I'm gonna follow this all up with, don't tattoo if you can't tattoo. I'm talking to you. Because I know you're going to watch this.
There's a few of them out here.
There's a few of you out here, and you're doing stuff you shouldn't be doing on people, and I'm going to have to come back, and I'm going to have to fix it. I've done it before. And wrap your stuff. Wrap your stuff. You can tell a lot about a man or a woman, or they or them, on how they wrap their tattoo station. And some of you guys aren't wrapping your stuff.
That's armrests, machines, green soap bottles, fucking
Penis.
everything.
Wrap that stuff up. Wrap your penis up, wrap your armrest up, wrap your machine up, and don't be so fucking lousy, dude. That's all I gotta say about that. I don't want to get into it because
No name dropping, no?
I don't know if I'm ready to name drop. Maybe we get a little bit more popping. I'll start a Patreon. That's what we'll
Drop
talk.
some links.
That's what
Let
we'll
them
talk.
be the judge.
The real deal shit. Yeah, I might do a little subliminal right here. Subliminal right here. But dude, what's been up? This is May. We've said it before. Money Mayweather. You know how confusing people get when I say like my buddy Mayweather.
Yeah.
They think I'm
of the boxer.
They think I'm actually friends with that guy.
That's been happening for
And I say I am. I say
People
yeah.
used to think he was my uncle or some shit.
You did?
Nah, people used to say
People?
that. Yeah.
Did you go with that too?
Fucking right.
How long have you been being called Mayweather?
I think freshman year of high school. Yeah.
Is that because of fighting?
Nah, just
Why? It wasn't money?
came about. Fuck, man, I'm poor.
Then what
Always
was
been
it?
poor. I don't know.
I know I can
people
call
say I looked like him. That's what it was.
Yeah. They also said you look like a Tupac.
It's just a nose ring. That's it.
Huh?
It's just a nose ring.
It's just a
for
nose
Tupac
ring.
Shit. Yeah.
Just a nose ring, and I believe I know why they call you Mayweather, because one time I watched him mop these dudes. Remember when we got into that escapade?
That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
You
Fun
tell-
night.
You tell that story. Nah, I'll tell the story.
I can tell the story.
I'm gonna tell the story. Can I tell the story? No?
Let's just say it was a lot of drinks and yeah. Jake.
Nobody. All right, I won't tell this story, but let's just say I had 2 women help me out. We got through it. And that was it. And I was the de-escalator of the situation. And that was it. What's your favorite type of what's the best tattoo situation, the perfect day as a tattooer for you? Let's go through that. That's a good.
Perfect day as a tattooer. I don't know.
You wake up.
Wake up. Maybe
Wait.
have breakfast. Drink some coffee. You know.
What are you going to eat?
I don't know. Probably like fucking avocado toast or some shit.
Okay, yeah, something nice.
fucking
Some protein.
Everything bagel sprinkled on that bitch,
That actually is banging. With some coffee?
with coffee.
Dude, I want that
Maybe a
right
fried
now.
egg, you know.
Oh, man. And then...
maybe hit the gym, you know. Fucking 30
Who
minute workout.
the fuck is right here, dude? This is not true, dude.
Bro, no, I'm saying
This kid is acting right now,
You
dude.
said- you
you
said
don't
a
do
perfect
that.
day, bro.
Yeah, I meant...
I've done this before, bro.
Okay.
And I swear to God, it was the
Dude,
greatest day
all
ever.
right, dude. Trying to be something he's not. Well, all right, let's go through. Let's talk through
giving
this
you the
fucking
day.
screenplay you're telling me right now.
Nah, I'm giving you the day that I had.
All right, this is a perfect day. This is a day that you've had. You woke up,
this is the day
avocado
that I
toast, little coffee, workout.
Gym, boom. You,
Okay.
yeah, you can ask Jason because I worked out with that motherfucker.
All right, I'll ask him.
Fucking worked out, went home, showered, was at work 10:30ish. I made it to work. My appointment was at 12, so I got to chill, designed my tattoo early. Fucking started tattooing. Everything's smooth sailing.
How long?
About 4.5, 5 hours maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't take a break because, you know, breaks are for pussies and I don't smoke cigarettes and shit. So,
That's right. He
Nah,
is
I'm joking.
not a pussy.
nah, I do take breaks, but yeah, but fucking finish the tattoo, take a good picture, you know. Camera was working that day.
Yeah.
Get home. I think I made it home about 7 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah, about 7 o'clock. Ate dinner
Yeah.
and went to sleep by 9:30,
That's-
10.
I want you guys to know something if you don't. That's not him. But that is true. That does sound like a good day. And what's a good, like, what do you think you get paid for that? What's the pay that day?
On a good day? Like a full day or a half day?
What is your full day and half day for these people that may be interested in booking with you?
It
put
really
your-
just depends.
Put your name right here.
A lot of times I base my pricing on the tattoo, or I'll do a full
Do
day.
flat rates.
Yeah, but since I am faster than most people, let's say the tattoo isn't that detailed, and I end up doing basically a half sleeve within 6 hours. Instead of charging my full day rate, I'll base it by how much work was done.
So it's kind of based a bit like different.
It just depends.
It
yeah,
all
like,
depends. That's what I tell people too, man.
Shit, half the time I ask people how much they want to pay. Like
That is
you know,
so true. Cause like, I don't know what that
people
is.
think I'm expensive as hell, bro. That's crazy.
You think
as hell.
so? I mean, they just saw earlier. I
Yeah,
guess I'm
it's
$50
more
more.
expensive than me now.
Nah.
He's Mr. Big Time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shaky,
What do you think
shaky.
you're making a month? You would tell me, Mr. Big Time.
Got him!
Oh shit.
month?
How long? When do you think you tap out?
Realistically, I'll be 30 this year. I mean, Lord willing, I tattoo till I'm about 45, maybe.
45.
Yeah.
Why?
Say why? Is that too long? That's not long enough.
Not long enough.
Nah, well, I'll tattoo after that, but as a
As like a everyday.
full like job, like
Gotcha.
a full time job, I don't see myself tattooing as a full time.
You want to do like, these are things that I'd like to do.
Exactly. I'll probably work on fucking 50 people per year after that, if that, honestly.
God, that sounds good.
So I'll just basically take large scale projects and book one tattoo per month or some shit like that, or two maybe.
Oh,
But by then I should have.
and you're just thinking you'll have passive income by then.
Yeah, I'll for sure have a shop that's doing very well.
Yeah.
Or shit, maybe two. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe you goddamn franchise.
Nah, fuck no. That's franchising. You get shit gets watered down, man. You don't want to water down your art at all, or anything you're doing for that
That's
matter.
true. That's true. It depends on who you got in there.
I mean, but shit, if it's a franchise, it's kind of hard to, you know, like,
Maintain.
yeah, because everybody's gonna be running their shop, you know.
Yeah, you
Although you may be the
gotta have some
the
trustees.
name. Yeah, exactly. You have to have your buddies running that motherfucker.
Yeah. And not me, because I'm gonna be super rich by then. Anyway. But I guess you got the right answer actually. As much as I'd like to say,
45
like,
is it's ideal, man. My back's gonna be hurting, but it's not gonna be broken by then.
I'd be like 65.
Fuck no, bro.
Like Bob Terrell, shout out Bob. 2 years old, still killing it though.
A goat, man. Like
And living his best life with his fucking squirrel, drinking his coffee.
real life fucking rock star, bro.
Oh man, that dude, and he rocks. He actually does rock.
Yeah, he does shows and shit.
God, dude, is the
It's
illest.
crazy.
What's the other dude? Paul Booth is old.
Paul Booth is old too.
He's like making Harleys and shit.
Paul Booth's making Harleys now.
He makes like designs for like motorcycles.
Like
His
airbrushing?
crazy he makes like kits and shit. Like
Oh shit.
I think he does airbrush too. I don't
Yeah, it
know,
has to
but
be airbrush.
he'll like design like wicked shit on motorcycles. That's what I need to. That's who I need to be, a motorcycle dude.
Motorcycle. I was just talking about motorcycles a few days ago. I saw a nice ass Harley, and I was like, maybe I should be a bike guy.
Dude, you as a bike guy would be
Remember
the
when,
dumbest thing
Remember
ever.
when fucking motorcycle club was recruiting every.
You know why
fucking
you want to
bike
be a
in
bike
town?
guy is because DMX is your favorite rapper.
Might be.
You want to be
I
a
wouldn't
rough
even-
rider,
I
dude?
wouldn't even call him a bike guy. He was more of a four wheeler.
Ah, yeah, he's a rough rider. If one wants to book with you, how can they?
What's that?
If someone wants to book with you, how can they?
It's easier on Instagram or Facebook. My Facebook name is Jamel, aka Mayweather. JAMEL, aka MAYWEATHER.
Hey, too many names, too many letters. Your pet peeves of clients.
Being on the phone for sure.
Being on the phone bothers you.
It's because
It's that movement?
It's the movement,
Dude,
like,
that
people
fucking-
don't understand like how much. Like if I'm working here and you keep doing this shit, like your arm's gonna move, and
Your whole body moves.
if I fuck you up because you're moving, it's my fault.
I told a lady the other day, I said, "You move your neck too fast, yeah?" And she moved every time she was talking to somebody. She'd go like this.
Yeah, see shit like that. Like
And I'm like,
you
hey,
have to keep in mind, like we need you still to give you the absolute best tattoo. we can
people
do.
don't understand stillness.
Yeah, that shit fucking sucks. What's another one?
I'm thinking of some too.
When they always. All right, so if I book an appointment with you,
Yeah.
you gave me your idea, I priced the tattoo,
Yeah.
all these different things, and after I book, I'm gonna stop responding because now I have all the information I need.
I won't.
You know?
I won't speak to you again.
I mean, I'm not saying that, but the checking in to see if the design is ready, all of that stuff, that's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you.
Like,
You'll
I
get it
can-
when you get it. No, I'm playing.
Not in
I
that
always
way,
say-
but I let people know that like I have a rough draft into the day of the appointment.
You do
Come
that?
in, yeah, I'll give them a rough draft if they require one. But normally I design a tattoo in front of you.
Oh,
That
really?
way, like, it's easier to design a full sleeve or whatever it is in front of the client because I'm not gonna keep
That is-
redesigning and
Yeah.
redesigning because you don't like something.
I'll do that sometimes for sure. What I always tell them is like, just be patient, and I'll send a design closer to the date.
Yeah.
Of the tattoo.
Yeah.
And then people will hit me up the day before, and I'm like, I get it to you, man. I can get it to
Do
you.
it in 5 minutes.
I get it to you. That morning of, probably, I get it to you.
Nah.
But I mean, fuck, dude, I don't know.
It's easier for me to just design a tattoo in front of them. It takes.
It depends on what it is, too. Like, I don't know. If it's like a full sleeve, I kind of like want to deck that shit out already.
I mean, shit, take the time. I mean, because at the end of the day, you're still working. So I mean, maybe like,
I do be working.
yeah. So
Yeah, I don't think people understand that, too. Like, dude, I got fucking 40 plus people to tattoo in the next 2 months.
exactly.
And, yeah, wait a minute. And then you get people that reschedule, and it's like, you're not going to see me for another 2 months now.
That's another thing I fucking hate. It's like, it's okay to reschedule.
Don't ever ask for your money
don't,
back.
Don't expect me to be able to get you in the very next week.
No.
Don't expect me to get you in the very next day.
No.
If I'm able to, yeah, that's cool. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I also have people in line waiting on days that I have come up for cancellations.
Oh, what's the worst is like, whenever you got some free time, man, maybe if someone
Yeah.
drops out, hit me up.
Yeah, we have people waiting.
Dude,
all
I
the time.
got
You know,
people
like,
that are ready now, dude.
and you gotta think about it. And those people are like the ones that pay in full, and people you've been
Yeah.
working on for the last 5 years. Like it's
Yeah.
some people get priority, which I know it fucking sucks.
I got a
But-
couple clients, dude, that like they ask me how much, and I say I don't. Just give me something.
I have some clients, bro. They come in, they give me their idea, and I just charge them $600 just because.
That's just what it is.
No, I've been working on them so long, bro.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like,
saying like
yeah,
that's
it just
it.
it's already understood, you know.
And they're gonna pay you like 8.
Yeah, normally, yeah, either
I do a
have
deal.
One, I charge her $600 for a tattoo. She gave me $1,200.
Yeah.
Just because she know that was my daily rate.
Right. I'll do a
Clients
deal,
like that get discounts for
and
sure.
the good people are always like, I'm gonna pay you more.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
And it's like, all right, bet. I mean, that's why I do the deal for people like you. When I started tattooing, I was a full believer that white ink
I think
made
that's-
it pop.
I think that's just the thing you do when you first start.
It's so true. And you guys would tell me like, Jake,
like that shit's not cool, bro.
it's you're doing bad stuff. And you would be like, everyone does this when they start. And I was so convinced. I was like, you guys don't get it. You're not making it pop.
Y'all
You
are
don't
cool
understand
enough, man. Y'all don't
tattooing.
get it.
You guys are old school and you don't understand. Dude, when I barely use white these days. And when I tell you, like, when I see somebody do a tattoo and I see that white, I'm like,
First year.
I know exactly what you're trying to do, bro. You're trying to save it with that white, bro. Yeah, I know exactly what you're trying to do. You try
White
to,
does make bad tattoos look better though.
yeah, if you're like
that's the
this.
One thing for sure. Yeah, once you get close up, you see
Oh,
all
it's
the
pretty badass. And
all
you
the
go in and you're
imperfections
like,
and shit.
God damn, boy,
shit is fucked.
you ruined that body. And I'm sorry if I ever ruined your body. I'll fix it. I'll fix it now. Just hit me up.
Nah, but man, when you first start out, you do some bad tattoos.
You just do
Like,
it.
I sit back and look at my old tattoos all the time. and I'm
Damn,
just
me
like,
too.
Fuck, what was I doing to people, man?
Dude, can you imagine like that feeling? You were like, this is so
It was
good.
great back then.
This is
bro.
a
Like,
good
it was
tattoo.
The most amazing thing I ever seen. And then 8 years down the line, 5, 6 years down
You
the
know,
line,
I would
I'm just
spit
like, fuck,
on
I would
the
have
dude
fought
who
me
did
for
that.
that shit, bro. Like,
Yeah. Oh, holy jizz, dude. That guy is boring. No, I'm kidding. He's so fun. He's so cool. And he's booking. Got to book with that dude. What was I going to say about him? Nevertheless, I love that guy. He's one of my closest buddies. He got drunk one night and told his ex-wife that I was his best friend when they were together, obviously. But and I'll never let him live that down. That's true. That's true. And there's a lot of cool stories he didn't want to tell, but just know I did some cool stuff once. I don't know if I did shout outs in there. In that clip, I can't remember. So I'm going to do some shout outs again. Let us shout out Ave. I don't know what she goes by now. AVE.of.paradise. Ave of Paradise. I'm assuming. I'm going to put her Instagram up right here. This is Avery. She is killing it. She's been killing it from the get-go. I mean, I'm scrolling through her portfolio now, and I'm just astonished. It's amazing. She's really good, and she's got a extensive art background, and she's just a natural artist, and you can't stop that. I also want to shout out Michael Linkangelo. Michael Linkangelo Gonzalez. This is my buddy Slim. I don't know what the fuck that word is. Michael Linkangelo. Sounds like a fucking elf's name, but I love you, Slim. And this is a great artist too, and he showed me some stuff too. He's really cool. I'm gonna put his, I guess Facebook right here, because I don't know where his Instagram is. And I think we shouted out. We did this, but I don't know if I got it, so I'm gonna do it here. Ink Studios. This is where Jamel Mayweather is working at the moment, Inked Studio HTX right here. Put it up right here. This is Gabriel Ink's shop. So pretty cool place. Looks pretty cool. I've never been there, but I was on FaceTime and he showed me the place several times. So that's what's up. I want to. Sorry, I yelled. I want to actually look at one more thing because this is ridiculous. American Idol is the only place where I get my tears. Okay? I haven't cried. I don't really cry too much. It's not because I'm a man, because I'm terrified of other things, like driving. But I'm working on it, okay? We're working on it. American Idol is where I get my tears, but what is American Idol doing? You know? What are they doing? Yeah, Luke Bryan, who's always like, he hates every song he hears. That's his face. You know, I think you really do have what it takes to be top 4. And it's, shut up. And Katy Perry is, Lionel Richie, put him in a home. I know he's limber and he's got the fucking, dude, that's just black dudes. Black dudes are just gonna be like that till they die. They got swag. But we're acting like he's not. His fucking mouth is dry on the television. Get him some water, put an IV in him, and let him play fucking Chinese checkers in a home. Okay? He's done. Katy Perry's something else though, for real. This is crazy. I saved this. This quality sucks because I literally recorded it off my phone because what are we watching? What was it? Play it. Don't be stupid. Yeah. Oh, dude, why would it play? What is American Idol? And what is the youth? The youth is fucking nuts. The youth talks different now, dude. I can't even. There it is. Yeah.
What you doing, Katie?
Our country has failed us.
Facts.
Facts. Shut up. Facts. Dude, by the time my kids are in college, the professor's going to be like, on God, dead ass for real, Jesus got capped. No cap. What is this? Oh, what is this, dude? This kid was about to tell Luke, Katie, and Lionel a story about him being the victim of a school shooting. Not funny, okay? I finally remember why this is funny to me. These people got cold blood. That's my baby.
I was in art room 1. He shot up art room 2 before he made his way to art room 1. Lost a lot of friends. 8 students were killed.
Has nothing to do with your
2
singing.
teachers were killed.
So sad.
And it's just really been negative, man. Santa Fe's had a bad rap here since 2018.
Man, he's got the perfect voice.
He doesn't want to acknowledge it. Man, you sang good, and I mean, I couldn't hear you because you were far away, and your hair is like that of a lesbian's, and we don't care too much about that, man. I don't even know what a public school is, quite honestly. My kids live off the land. They go hunting and fishing. They love it every day. What?
He's got the perfect voice.
you sing from the right spot, and it comes from a place of, where pain is, and we're in debt to you for your sacrifice, man, and we hope you can make it to top 10. And guess what? For sure, for certain, for my career, for Katie's career, for Lionel's, you are going to Hollywood. American Idol makes me cry, but not that moment. That moment didn't make me cry. Dude, I cry whenever they rip it up on the stage, whenever it's like just good singing, bro. That's what makes me cry. Because I love people that follow their dreams. Yeah, dude, that wraps it up for the show. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Drop a comment. It helps. Share it. Tell your friends. Say, dude, look at this fucking idiot trying to do a podcast. At least you watch it. Say, I'm going to subscribe so I can see this fucking idiot every week. Do that. I'm okay with that. But if you don't feel that way and you actually love this shit, I'm going to be putting out more. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Like and subscribe. If you got any stories that you want to be told and you don't want to be on camera, you don't want no voice, no nothing, you can email me at lifeisweirdclips1@gmail.com. I will read your story anonymously. No one will know, and that it's you except for me. And then, if you can make you can make a fake email. You don't want to know. You don't want me to know. Okay. But I want your weird stories. I love them. If you want to book and be on the podcast, please message me. Let me know. All my stuff will be right here. We thank you. We love you. Appreciate you. You weirdos. Life is weird. Oh yeah, very cool.